Okay, come with me. We're going on a field trip to beautiful Sedona, Arizona, where I am going to introduce you to the largest cottonwood tree in Arizona because this tree is going to help me demonstrate a very difficult to understand concept, and that is soul contracts. Are you ready? I'm here in Sedona with this giant Fremont cottonwood tree. This is the largest documented tree in Arizona, and I want to use it to explain soulmates. Put simply, we are all connected to some souls more than others. Look at this giant tree with an enormous trunk and huge branches. Extending from each huge branch are also large sized branches. These branches are so big that they would be as big as a normal standalone tree. And from each of those are medium sized branches, and then smaller and smaller sets of branches, all filled with leaves. Now, let's take a closer look at a smaller branch with only about 15 leaves on it. One of those leaves is you, and all the other leaves on this branch are your very closest soulmates. Not all of them will have incarnated with you in this lifetime. Several may have stayed behind on the other side to help guide you on your journey. And when you encounter these very closest soulmates, you will have an immediate soul recognition, and you may feel very drawn to them, but not understand why. It's because on an energetic level, your vibrations are very similar, and you may feel like you've known them forever because you have. I believe you will only encounter a very small number of these closest souls in your lifetime. Most of the souls you associate with will be from other branches. Now, let's look again at the leaf that is you, and let's look at this little tiny branch down here next to the branch that you're on with its own set of leaves. The leaves on the branch closest to you are also very significant soulmates. They too can have an influential or even monumental role in your life, similar to the souls on your branch. Soulmates are not always lovers. Oftentimes, they are not lovers. They could be a parent, a child, a sibling, a best friend, a grandparent, a spouse, even a mentor. If you think about it, you can probably name several soulmates right now that fit into this category. The relationship could be one of the best of your life or a complete disaster. We will talk about this more in Module 5, Soul Contracts, Graduate with a Spiritual Law Degree. Remember, there is no one of any significance in your life who you have not known before. In other words, if you have a significant relationship with someone now, you have known them in other roles, in other lifetimes, or maybe just spent time with them on the other side. Each of these souls has again joined you to be a part of your journey, and you a part of theirs. Now, let's look at your leaf again and look at the leaves that are on a branch 2 away from yours. These leaves are also soulmates, and they might be relatives, neighbors, coworkers, friends, classmates, teachers, or a lover. They can mean a great deal to you as well. You can be connected to them and have very strong feelings for them, and also for the people that they are connected to in their lives. When you meet these soulmates, you might not immediately connect with them or as quickly as you would with your closest soulmates, but you still have a comfortable feeling with them. It may be that you're just meeting one of them for the first time in this lifetime, but it may feel like you've known the person before because in reality, you have on the other side. These relationships can accelerate quickly since you already have a history with each of them. Okay, now look at your leaf again and look at the branches that are 3 away from yours. The leaves on these branches are still soulmates. You are all on the same medium-sized common branch together. But these soulmates play a less significant role in your life. They might be acquaintances, someone you went on one date with, a classmate you went to school with for a couple of years, your dentist. Look at your branch again and start to look at the branches further away from your branch that are still connected to your common branch. These are soulmates, but they will have less and less significance than the ones on the closer branches. They might be people who you work with at a company, people who live in your community, or people you went to high school with. They do not play a significant role in your life, but you may have formed bonds and even friendships with these people. You may have also learned lessons in those relationships that have contributed to making you who you are as a person, such that they did influence you. But they weren't meant to be with you for your entire life. Their purpose with you was either to learn or teach a lesson. Now, let's look at the branches connected to a different large branch that is not your common branch. These won't be soulmates, but they're still soul connections, and you are all a part of the larger primary branch. These souls may all live in your city, for example, or you may all be affiliated with a political party, or maybe you're all the same profession. You might not ever personally encounter these souls in your life, but they do influence your soul group in some way because we are all energy. Lastly, look at the very large sized branches. The leaves on these could represent the soul connections you have to everyone in your country or all of the mothers or fathers in the world. I think you get the idea. Over time, each soul weaves in and out of the tapestry of souls, creating a part of the picture and ultimately making up the whole. Now, look at that giant main trunk of the tree. That trunk connects every large, medium, and small branch and every leaf on the entire tree, as we are all connected. That connection is love, universal consciousness, God, source. Feel free to give it any name that resonates with you. In this way, each and every soul is a part of the whole. One more thought to think of. What about the roots of this tree? Wouldn't they be ginormous? What if those are all of the souls left on the other side, all of the guides that we've been talking about? They're still connected, they're still a part of the whole. You can't see them, but they are there. In this way, each and every soul is a part of the whole. We are all connected and dependent on each other to learn, grow, and evolve. The whole makes up the entire population on the planet, and we are all here to learn and grow in love. I do believe this is a lesson all souls never finish learning while they are here on earth. We cannot forget that we are all part of each other since we are all a part of the whole.